Yes people, welcome back to a brand new video. If you haven't been keeping up to date with the shorts, then here is my MK5 Golf GTI track build.
Welcome back to today's video of putting in harnesses.
Just have a look in the little boxes that they've supplied. They do weigh quite a bit, to be fair. See, I went for the yellow, and they're 4-point harnesses, and they'll go nicely with the cage that we've got in there already. Went ahead and bought the eye bolts that you are supposed to run with these harnesses. 2 for the drivers and 2 for the passenger side. We're just jacking the car up first, as we are going to need to remove this bottom panel here so that we can get to the eyelet bolts that come through. Charlie's going to send an 8mm drill bit straight through the car.
No.
He's decided to do everything that needs to be done with nothing in the car after everything's been put in the car. The kid's logic doesn't make sense. He won't see that until he starts editing.
So now we're just measuring the distance between the eye bolts, making sure that they're symmetrical on both sides. Once we know they're level and in the right place, we can start drilling the hole with an 8mm drill bit and getting slightly bigger to a 10mm. This does require a bit of cutting to the heat shield, but that's nothing a Dremel can't solve.
I'm not scared.
Send it! Now we're just feeding the waist straps through the side of the seat, making sure that they line up with the eye bolts correctly. And then it was just on to grabbing the sandwich plate and the eye bolt and tightening the two together. Once the sandwich plate was tightened down to the bottom of the car, we can then reinstall the side under tray, and that is the underneath done. Then it was on to fitting the shoulder straps through the seat, making sure that you've got the correct ones on the correct side. Once they're through the seats, you can feed it towards the back of the cage, making sure that you wrap it round the cage correctly.
Firstly, you've got to, with the clip that goes around the cage, that's got to go through there, over the top and round the other side. And then the clip stays that side of the cage, whilst the harness then goes underneath it, comes over, feeds through the back, pulls around, and then goes back through the front. And then once it's gone through the front, it will then come back round again and through the back. Your best bet really is to sit in it.
Why am I getting into a roller coaster? So ideally you want to have 2 people doing this. One wants to sit in the car while the other one's in the back sorting out the length that it needs to be, because both these harnesses, a lot of people think that these are supposed to sit right on your collarbone.
And obviously you have to remember as well, you can still adjust them from your end.
Yeah.
Right, so if you then was to pull that down,
Yeah,
they're solid. That is solid as a rock.
can you see that? Sitting right there.
Yeah.
Is that perfect?
Yeah. That's where you want it.
Okay. So that one needs to sit up there. So we're going to start getting into creating a lot more long form content. Charlie's got some exciting news that I'm sure you'll see later on the channel. Don't know how long yet, we're just waiting for a few things to go through. But Charlie's got some good news coming, where there's going to be a new car to the channel.
Another new car.
The
last long form video was me revealing that I got a new car.
Yeah, like, genuinely.
We've been trying to get back into it for so long.
When I say like this Mark 5 that I'm building, obviously this might be the first or second video that you're seeing, like long form video. This is just the start of this build. It is literally just a content car. It's going to be creating so many new memories, opportunities. Me and Charlie are both heading to the Nürburgring in October.
I've just got to find a car to take.
So yeah, to be honest, I just thought I'd give you an update while I'm currently being strapped into the harnesses. So yeah, there's plenty of content to come. So if you do like this sort of long form content, then leave a comment down below what you want to see next. Been in talks with GK's Graphics. They're going to be creating a racing livery for the car. Like I say, this car is not going to be your average Mark 5 GTI. This is being sent to the moon.
Cutting it now, your end.
I mean, I ain't going nowhere. The last step is to cable tie through the loop, just to keep it out of the way and stop it from dangling down. It just looks better. Lovely, and then we'll put cable ties either side of it so that it doesn't move left and right. So that is the driver's side done. We've got the back all done as it should. We've got the front straps all done and the waist straps all done, they're on. We've got the 2 eyelets down there, the eye bolts, whatever you call them. And we're just going to work with the passenger side now. Getting in the car, over. Shut the door first, because otherwise be able to do that when I'm strapped up. Move that over my shoulder, that one over there. We're done. We'll go through a little walk round of the car so far in its current state, because there is quite a lot that we've done. So we'll move on around the car. Obviously I've said we've got the chassis mounted splitter that I done last week. We've got the Team Dynamic 1.2 Pro Race wheels, 17-inch 7J with Accelera 651 Sport tyres and a Bimek stud and nut kit. Then when we come round, we've got the full JP bolt-in roll cage with the Corbu Club Sport bucket seats and the OMP 4-point harnesses. And then if we look at the door, Charlie, we've got the custom made by me door cards for less than £20. When we move round to the back, the full matte black interior with, again, the JP cage, which just finishes it off with this high-vis yellow colour. And the car did come with a Miltech non-res system, so yeah, we got gifted by actually having. Then when we come round to the steering wheel, Charlie's moved it and he's not straightened the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's because of the angle of the dangle.
We've got a Motomech steering wheel, which is a D-shaped 320mm steering wheel. So yeah, that is all we have so far on the car. We have a lot more left to do to this car. We've been in talks with GK's Graphics, unlimited edition, in regards to carbon parts for the car. 0.1, they make a brilliant shifter, so we'll definitely be using them. Yeah. And apart from that, we are literally only at the beginning of this build. If you are new here, please like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.